Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Please be joined by the one, the only Isaac Pace of Northville football. How's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you, Casey?
I am doing well. First off, I know last night was pretty good getting your first playoff win against Brighton. Going for district championship. What just talk about that win last night and just the momentum that you guys have right now.
Yeah. So, obviously the KLA championship didn't go how we wanted it to, but, Belva's a good team. So we decided we'd put that behind us and focus on whoever the MHSAA was going to give us on Sunday. We drew Brighton. We knew it's a familiar team, familiar coaches because Coach Lute, but we had a good game plan. We knew we were going to give it all because the seniors didn't want this to be our last game. So,
yeah. So going into, this season, knowing that you were going to be the guy, the guy under center, what was that, like for you to just get used to, being the starter those first few games and, just kind of talk about your kind of development as a QB going through the season.
Absolutely. So, during the off season, I trained with the quarterback coach, Coach Pops, a good guy. He's the offensive coordinator at Southfield A&T.
Yep.
He does a great job. And then like in the spring, we did some 7-on-7 with the team. The summer is just building relationships with wide receivers. And then, as soon as the season starts, you start to watch more film, get a good read on all the defenses. And then, coaches put together an amazing game plan. The offensive line and the wide receivers do a great job every Friday night. So, it makes my life pretty easy.
Yeah, you've had a lot of people that that have helped you out. And plus getting used to, a brand new coaching staff as well. What's that like for you?
Absolutely. The coaches make it easy. They're really relatable. They're all the offensive guys are pretty young. They know what's going on. They've all played some sort of college ball or high school ball, so they know a lot.
Yeah. What's been the biggest thing that you've worked on this summer, and just what do you feel like you've most improved at?
Leadership, as being the starting quarterback, it obviously comes with a big leadership role. So I had to take that on this summer going into the season. And I feel like I've done a pretty good job.
Yeah. Just as being everyone was, I know a lot of people at Northville were waiting for this class to get to the varsity level and become seniors. What is it just this ride have been like this year, just to be a part of it, win the division and do a lot of things that this program hasn't been able to do in a long time.
Yeah, it's hard to even put it in words, like how special it's really been. Week one, obviously starting at the big house, a game like that not many people thought we would win. Just the guys in the program, really. We went out there, shocked the whole state, showed that we can compete with anyone. And the next 8 weeks, got 8 wins, played a tough game in week 9, but bounced back week 10. So, it's been awesome. Been some of the most fun I've had playing a sport ever,
Yeah. How are you guys, just like the chemistry between all you guys? What's that like? And, because I know you guys have all been friends, not just the seniors, but, just juniors and even some sophomores as well. How have you guys just connected so well together?
We, not just football, but we hang out like outside of football. We play other sports together. Even like in the summer, I'll get some receivers. We'll go up to the field, work on like catching, throwing, all that. So, it's a special bond between the three classes.
Yeah. What is kind of just learning this offense this year from, a lot of the new coaches and stuff? What has that been like for you?
Obviously, it's a lot different than it was last year. So this year it's more like personnel based. So we'll have different packages with different players in it. Last year is more of like the same guys run every formate, or like the formations and packages were the same. Like the people stayed the same. The plays are just different. I mean, some of the plays are different, but they're mostly the same. The under center is weird for me because I haven't done under center since like middle school football. So
Yeah, what was that like getting used to?
It's fine. It hasn't been that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult than it has been, but practice makes perfect. So
Absolutely, man. So, going for, a district title, for the first, and I know Northville has not done that in a long, long time. And of course, anytime that Northville and CC get together, it's always going to be a good matchup. What do you feel like you need to do to bring a district title to Northville?
yeah, obviously 23 years is a long time. CC, they got a great program, great tradition over there. I respect them a ton. It's going to be a battle Friday, that's for sure. We're going to give everything we have. They're going to give everything they have. Nobody wants it to be their last game, but I think if we do everything we can, we execute the game plan. I think it's going to be a good night Friday night.
Absolutely. Um, how do you like mentally prepare for a game?
Mentally prepare. I like to listen to music. I usually pray before every game, just say thank you. But other than that, not much really.
What's on Isaac's playlist?
I like Drake, and I'll mix in like some Lil Baby, Lil Tecca, but mostly Drake.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Isaac, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
Okay.
What's best high school football moment so far?
Best high school football moment. I'd say last night, breaking the single season varsity touchdown passes record. My 21st last night to Colin Charles. Shout out him.
Yeah. How long's that record been around? I did not know
Oh
you broke a
gosh.
record last night.
Yeah, like 20. Joey Hewlett was the last guy. I don't know when he played, like 2012, 2013, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Yeah, I mean, let's ask that. Did you know did you know that you broke a record?
Oh yeah, I knew. Loop had told me like a few weeks ago after the Heartland game. I think I was at like 18, so I needed two to tie, three to win, and then like Novi, we it was more of a running game. I threw one, they're like one away, and then the next week, didn't get any. We couldn't get anything going against a tough Belleville team, but then yesterday, four touchdowns, able to get to 23, break the record. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Favorite player growing up?
Cam Newton, easily. It's biggest 2015, 2016 Panthers fan there ever was.
um, yeah. Let's see. Favorite let's see. What TV or streaming show are you really into right now, or have you been into in the past?
Been into in the past. I like unpopular opinion. I like Hard Knocks though. I enjoy
Okay.
watching those guys and like seeing what they do. It
Yeah.
takes some things from like obviously Aaron Rodgers. He's one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. So
Yeah. Um, let's see. Any other sports? Do you play any other sports?
yeah, I do. I play baseball as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then finally, what's something people don't know about Isaac Pace?
don't know. Um,
Or what's an interesting fact about you?
Interesting fact. Oh gosh. Well, not to brag, but I've only lost one game as a starting quarterback in my high school career.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even through like since freshman.
That's yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, going in, I mean, the most that you'll lose is two. So
Right,
that
exactly.
won't
Yeah.
be but yeah, I mean that's actually really impressive.
Mhm.
So all right. Isaac, thanks so much for coming on and talking
Yeah,
with
thank
us,
you for
and
having me.
best of luck next week.
Thank you.